the haters, rapper, songwriter, content creator, one of the best rappers of his motherfucking time. And the slogan does indeed go. And the slogan does indeed go to the naysayers. I really lose nothing. What's up? How you doing? How you feeling? We out here. Um, yeah, man. I've been through it. The past days I've been through it. Um, the past days I've been through it. Hey, yo, shout out to 265 subscribers. Shout out to the people who continued staying. Shout out to the people who continued watching the content. Shout out to the people who continued sharing the content. Shout out to the people who kept peace and the love on the channel and who kept on being patient. Well, I just want to say that I'm grateful, I'm thankful for the small wins, for the big wins. Either way, as small as the big wins may have been. And it is drizzly where I'm from. It is quite drizzly where I'm from currently. The current weather is drizzly. And the past days I've had a lot of crazy things happen on the channel. I've had I've had users spamming me on the channel. I've had people sabotaging me on the channel. I've just had a whole lot of things go wrong on the channel. As far as reach goes, I've had things go wrong on the channel. And I've had people getting on the channel to deliberately spam me, but even if that has been happening, I've been making strides on the YouTube Shorts, and I've gotten to make some progress on the YouTube Shorts. I haven't made the freestyle raps that I often make on YouTube Shorts, and it's been a long time since I've made those freestyle raps on my YouTube Shorts, and but then yeah, man, I've been going through it. I've had people come on my channel, spam me, as in send many messages, deliberately many times, as a way of sabotaging the channel, as a way of sabotaging me, as a way of suppressing me. Yeah, I'm really emotional about it because, you know, I've worked hard and I've dedicated ample amounts of resources towards the channel. Um, I've had the patience to, walk it out and just come out stronger and better. I've done the shorts. I'm still doing the shorts. I recently released certain live highlights on shorts, so I'm still conducting posts on shorts. And regardless of what may be going on, there are people who somehow support the channel, and I just want to say that I'm grateful for that. I'm thankful for that, and yeah, maybe I don't know, dog. Maybe you really do fuck with my channel, but of course I do have that anxiety. If there are people who are who just want to sabotage me, or people who want to satisfy whatever fetish that they have, shout out to Siabong and Dwalane, and I have to assume that Siabong is from South Africa. Shout out to you, my brother. So I also am from South Africa. Nelspruit, Bombela, 1245, Rapowini. Yeah, and I've been going through a lot on the channel. Mm. Yeah, I've had people who probably see me from wherever they see me from, and I've had them literally just, congregate, and and the caucus on how they gonna, take me down type shit. So whatever. Jesus, how you doing, Jesus? My name is Crusher Rex Revinator, after Mother Haters, rapper, songwriter, content creator, one of the best rappers of his time. And the slogan does indeed go to the naysayers. I really lose nothing. And I hope that, that slogan of mine sort of inspires you wherever you are. You know, whatever it is that you may specialize in, whatever it is that you may do. I hope that you are inspired by the struggles, by witnessing, you know, Crusher Rex, the personality, the rapper, the guy who's trying his best, whatever the case is, the guy who's from a very underprivileged community, but still trying whatever the fuck he has to try, type shit. Feel me? I just hope that it that right there sort of hits a spot. Feel me? And yeah, either way, shout out to Siabong and Tuala, and shout out to Jesus. And I've just had I've had people, I've had individuals come on the channel, spam me, sabotage me, send many messages and shit. Hey yo, Jesus, if you wanna hear me spit, I hold you to a stream that I'm gonna be holding. If you want to hear me rap, I hold you to a stream that I'm gonna be holding. If you want to hear me rap, I hold you to a stream that I'm going to be holding. If you want to hear me rap, I'm going to hold you to a stream that I'm going to be hosting or holding later on in the day. Since we are in South Africa, Jesus, I'd want to think. Since it is about 9:33 in the morning, and I'm sort of working right now. I'm sort of, push a span. I'm sort of at my part-time job because that's what it is pretty much. It's a part-time. To refer to it as a part-time job, not as in like a job, but it's it's a little something. It's a little something because I don't want to be the type to pipe dream and shit. You know what I mean? I obviously gotta work. In order to in order to be able to do certain things, like get on this live right now. You know what I mean? I have to sort of make efforts. And oh, by the way, yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jesus. Uh, so yeah, fuck it. So later on in the day, later on in the day, I'm gonna be hosting a stream, and I'm gonna be freestyling, and well, I'm a unique rapper. That's what I want to think of myself as. I want to think of myself as a very, very unique rapper, a very, very unique artist. And once again, shout out to the likes and the subs, and the shares of the live. That would be very much appreciated. Appreciated. That would be very much appreciated, and I would be very much appreciative if this live were to be shared from time to time. If this profile were to be shared from time to time. So yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, it's been very stressful, dog. It's been very stressful, but even if it has been so stressful, I believe that I know mentally and psychologically, I came up having tools. You know what I mean? So mentally and psychologically, I sort of have like the upper hand. You know what I mean? Because YouTube even gives creators the upper hand, like all the way 100. You know, YouTube is not like Bigo Live, for example, because Bigo Live, if you practice, if you tend to practice kicking out audiences as much on Bigo Live, the progress of your channel is stunted type shit. So YouTube is not like Bigo Live. You know, if somebody disrespects me on YouTube, or if somebody does something that is very suspicious while I'm live, I sort of have the capabilities. I'm sort of afforded the liberty to just kick that person out and block them if I have to. I'm presented options on YouTube. So I guess that I'm lucky to be on YouTube and to stream on YouTube. because YouTube doesn't seem to be as very fishy as the other platforms. Because the other platforms are quite fishy, I must say. They speak about endorsing certain laws and stuff, and endorsing certain rules and what. But they're very awkward how they operate these other platforms. Either way, will you be spitting something off the dome or will it be something written? Because most rappers claim that they can freestyle, but most of what they spitting be mostly written and nothing genuine. Let me just say this. I'm a freestyler, as in like I just do shit off the top of the dome, and I have this dynamic of mine where I'll do raps, like I just write like maybe 20 raps, like I just did recently. These raps are like, they've been in the stove. You know, I bake them. I baked these verses. I did everything that I had to do. I made sure that the cadences and everything and the rhyme patterns stick, whatever the case is. And so I have these verses, right? Jesus, and I plan to do these verses and release them on shorts. Of course, coining these verses as freestyles because I mean, it's not like I got into the studio and I had a beat or whatever the case is. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna coin these verses freestyles, and some of you better be you know understanding where I'm coming from because certain other public figures out here they're not gonna be as transparent as me, right? So the truth is, when I come on live, I don't really rap anything that I've written. Alright? When I come on live, I freestyle. Like off the top of the dome type shit. When I be live type shit. You feel what I'm saying? And then when I'm trying to like work on my shorts, when I'm trying to tweak like my YouTube shorts type shit, that's when I like get into like dedicating myself, like I get into like flow state type shit, you know what I mean? Like I get into like this zone whereby what I'm rapping has to be perfect, like type shit. I get into like that zone type shit. You feel me? I'd be like, yeah. You know what? You know what I'm saying? Today I did like two raps type shit. I'd be like, I did two raps type shit, and then I'd be like, okay, how far are we? And then I'd be gauging type shit. You understand what I'm saying? And then I gauge, and then from there, I make sure that the is crammed into my head type shit. You feel me? And then from there, boom, 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 I execute it repeatedly again, so as to just get the direct feel of how the rap is supposed to be and everything and how everything must stick. And then boom, I make a fucking video out of that shit. I post it on shorts. I'm lucky enough, it goes viral. If I ain't lucky, it doesn't go viral type shit. So that's what I kept on doing all these years. Feel me? That was like my drive type shit. You feel me? So it had to be something that I like stick to type shit in order for me to end up growing and enhance myself creatively as a fucking artist, as a fucking personality, whatever the case is. You feel me? Yeah. Definitely. Shout out to Jesus, man. Shout out to Jesus. You're definitely gonna find out the capability of my ability and my skills type shit. You feel me? And to be honest, I really crave to meet rappers, like real rappers, cause to be frank, where I'm from, I ain't meet rappers, nigga. I just want to be honest. Where I'm from in my locale, okay, yeah, these niggas be rapping whatever and shit and whatever and representing the hood, the gossy, whatever. But these niggas ain't rapping like that type shit. So it's like I crave that shit to meet like rappers, like real motherfuckers, like rappers who be doing this shit for real. Um, Arashad Naidu. Arashad Naidu. How are you, Arashad Naidu? My name is Crusher Rex Revenator, after Mother Haters, rapper, songwriter, content creator, one of the best rappers of his motherfucking time. And the slogan does go, Arashad. To the naysayers, I really lose nothing. How you doing? How you feeling? Where you watching from? I'm coming at you live from City of Mbombela, Gapogweni, 1245. You feel me? That's where I'm coming at you from. I'm coming at you from City of Mbombela, place of home of the rising sun, place of the oldest clock known to mankind, located in Barberton. Of course, that clock is, of course, coined Adam's calendar. So yeah. I'm coming at you live from City of Mobela. You know what I mean? Gapogu in 1245. I'm a rapper, one of the greatest rappers of my time. That's how I coin myself. That's how I hate myself to be, because that's just how it is. Because I've been doing this shit for fucking years. I came on YouTube doing shorts, my man. You know what I'm saying? And coincidentally, I had, like, for example, comments from a radio DJ, an American radio DJ. So from there onwards, I was like, oh my fucking word. Oh my word. And you know what? You want to know what he said to me? He said, "You somewhat of a new age Snoop Dogg." That's what he said. He said new age Snoop Dogg. That's what he said. That Snoop Dogg is one of the greatest rappers ever. Need I remind y'all? Need I remind y'all? Snoop Dogg is one of the greatest rappers ever. And I'm from South Africa, and I don't know how. I'm still wondering how the fuck it happened, but I got comments and a reaction from this guy. He's an American radio DJ. I forget which radio station. I mean, I'm from South Africa, dog. And in South Africa, there are, like, what? How many radio stations? So I have that many radio stations to cram into my head, first of all. But one thing is for sure, I had commentary from American radio DJ, and it was years ago. And he hailed me to be a new age Snoop Dogg, meaning that, yeah, you know what I'm saying? From there onwards, I was, like, confident. From there onwards, I just snapped out of the bullshit, in terms of, like, what's going on in the hood. Niggas having studio equipment, being stingy as fuck when it comes to studio equipment type shit. People failing to actually understand that I'm trying to actually be on here. I'm actually trying to be a personality. I ain't just trying to be a fucking pipe dreamer type shit. Niggas not understanding that shit. You feel me? And it had to be something that I just had to survive through, nigga. And I pulled through, my nigga. That's what I'd wanna fucking think. Because as the years passed, these niggas kept on recording songs, kept on rolling out songs, band camp, paying publishers, paying DistroKid. These niggas kept on doing 1, 2, 3, ABC. And all these years, I was like, nah, even if I could pay a publisher, it's somehow going to be for nothing. That's what I ended up thinking. I was like, even if I could pay a publisher, as a rapper, as an underground artist, I ended up thinking it's probably going to be for nothing. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to have created no motherfucking connection with nobody. I'm not going to have people knowing me for real, what kind of nigga I am, what kind of dude I am, type shit. That's what I ended up thinking. I was like, nah. It ain't happening like that. And then I decided to pull back from, like, recording at the studio redundantly and shit. I decided to just pull back from that because it just ended up feeling like clutter type shit. You feel me? And then I was like, nah, man. I'm backing away from just, like, going to the studio, recording in the studio and shit. You know what I mean? Because I just ended up seeing other loopholes. And the loopholes were obviously you're recording in the studio, like you're making music. You could be a singer, you could be anything. You could be a singer, you could be a violinist, you could be a bass guitarist for all I fucking know, nigga. But one thing is for sure, if you ain't creating that image, in the public space around a group of people, if you ain't having people comment on if you're playing a note badly or if you're playing a note good, you ain't done shit, dog. That's just the truth. That's just the truth, my nigga. That's the truth of the age that we live in right now. Of the age that we're currently in right now. Of the age that we're currently even heading to right now. That's the reality of it. You may be a violinist, my nigga. You may be a pianist, nigga. You may be a fucking IT specialist, even, nigga. But one thing is for sure. If you don't motherfucking create an image, an online image, just know that you probably ain't done shit, dog. Straight talk. So I thought that's what I thought. I was like, nah, man. This shit ain't okay, bro. This shit ain't alright. I can't be going to the studio, going to these niggas, man. You know, these niggas talking shit on me and shit because I can't buy studio equipment because they bought studio equipment type shit. I ended up thinking, and I ended up having all these epiphanies. You feel me? And that's how I ended up like head deep in YouTube type shit. You feel me? And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going with this shit. Whatever the fuck, man. You know what I mean? I was like, whatever the fuck happens, happens. That's what I ended up thinking. I was like, fuck it. And I started like receiving particular emails like from like certain like moderators and curators from YouTube, and I didn't take that shit seriously. I didn't take it seriously because I was already down and out. I was already down and out when it comes to like life and shit and like what the fuck I'm gonna do and like what I'm gonna stand for or like purpose type shit. I was like down and out. I was like all suicidal and shit type shit. You feel me? I came to that point where like it was like I was suicidal type shit. Like because in my head it was like, yeah, okay, I got nothing left. You know what I mean? I reached a point in my time whereby I ended up thinking, okay, I have nothing left right now, man. Ain't nothing happening. I've been recording songs at the studio, nigga, back and forth with these niggas, using their beats for free. These niggas motherfucking psychologically manipulating me because they giving me their beats for free type shit. You know, having to deal with all this shit for years. And I dealt with it. And within me dealing with all that shit, with all these controversies that all these guys had to come up on, I came up the greatest rapper ever, dog. And these niggas in the hood, dog, they been trying to duck and dive type shit. And I've been watching them closely. These niggas in the hood, nigga, been trying to duck and dive. And I bet that they the ones who be partially responsible for people coming up on my live and spamming me type shit. Cause these niggas locally been trying to duck and dive, my nigga. That's what I'm telling you right now. That's what I'm telling y'all, and that's what I'm probably telling them right now. As it may be possible that some of these spies is watching even now. Type shit. Ever since I done did all that shit all those years ago, recorded all these songs in the studio, like with MFS, with DJ MGs, or going back and forth with local DJ, Natty the DJ, trying to this guy trying to organize studio time for me and shit. Dog, I done did all this shit and I don't regret a single ounce of time that I done spent. Nigga, nigga, I ain't regret shit. Nigga, I don't regret nothing. I don't regret nothing, bro. Because you know, in actuality, factually, I done enjoyed a whole lot of shit. Because some people think that we come on here and we just pipe dreamers and whatever and all this. ABC 1 2 3. They ain't no shit. Some of us don't have much of a choice in life, dog. Some of us ain't privileged as some of y'all out there. Some of us don't really have no motherfucking choice than to just find purpose, nigga, in something. And some of y'all really thinking that we come up on here to be just bougie and type shit, like do whatever. To be like on people cases type shit. Some of y'all think that some of us is entitled. My nigga, some of us grew up with nothing, my nigga. Some of y'all grew up having it good, my nigga. Y'all ain't had no idea how the fuck it really felt to grow up having nothing. Hey, I know that some of y'all be saying, yeah, this guy is claiming that he's from South Africa, but he's trying to make it sound like his accent. I love what I love. That's my answer. If your critique is why is this guy claiming to be South African yet his accent twists and ends up sounding like it's American type shit, I love what I love. That's my answer. I love what I love, and what I love loves me back. End of story. That there's no two ways, there's no two sides, there's no APC, there's no square meter, nothing. I love what I love, and what I love loves me back. If you're wondering about certain things, or if maybe you are pissed off about why I'm sounding American, but I claim to be South African. Mina ngikhuluma Siswati. Ngikhuluma Siswati, and kahle kahle ngikhuluma Singuni. And njengoba ngikhuluma Singuni ngiyati ukuthi kunebantfu labangibukele, labavile, labangibukelile bayeva nyana. Ngiyati ukuthi kunebantu bangibukele bavile bangibukela nyalo bayeva njengoba ngikhuluma sona lesinguni. Ngikhuluma Siswati, I'm Swati. That's my heritage. That's where I come from. You understand? That's where I come from. English, bro. English. I don't understand that language. English, please. No offense. No offense. You're probably Russian. Shout out to you if you're from Russia. But I don't understand. I don't understand that language. Whatever you're typing. And let's see here. Let me just let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, my name is Crusher Rex Refinator, after mother haters, rapper, songwriter, content creator, one of the best rappers of his motherfucking time. And the slogan does indeed go to the naysayers. I really lose nothing. Nothing at all is lost, man. Realest talk. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in. Shout out to everybody who actually takes the time to tune in. Shout out to my casual views. Shout out to the new views. Do indeed hit, do indeed hit that like button. Do indeed hit that subscribe button. Do indeed lock in with my shorts. Do indeed go to my shorts, cause there's something very unique on my shorts for you. And the reason why I'm scooted up like this is because it's sort of drizzly and I don't want to wetten my screen because my screen is sort of gonna get wet. Because some of us, you see, we don't have that kind of money to afford waterproof phones. So that's why I'm scooted up in such a position. I'm sorry for the awkwardness. Maybe the viewing experience is sort of awkward, but I'm sorry. Bear with me, be patient with me. Oh, Russian. How are you, my Russian friend? My name is Crusher Rex Revinada, after Mother Haters rapper, songwriter, content creator, one of the best rappers of his time. And the slogan does indeed go to the naysayers. I really lose nothing. Do indeed hit that like button for me, my friend from Russia. Do indeed hit that subscribe button. Do indeed share the channel. Do indeed share the profile. Thank you very much. I'm currently working. I'm currently at my shift, and I'm sort of on my lunch break. Uh, what is your name? Oh, your name is Raslan. Nice to meet you, Raslan. Me from South Africa. Nice meeting you, Raslan. Me rapper, songwriter, content creator from South Africa. I wish to learn Russian though. Really talk. Hola, hola. Amajan. Nice meeting you, man. Nice meeting you, man. Hey, yo, I'm gonna be doing freestyle raps later on. All right. Later on. Right now I'm just gonna work, and then I knock off, and then it's just later. I'm gonna see you guys later. I'm gonna be at my crib, right? Because now I'm at work. All right. I'm gonna see you, man. I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see you, man. I'm gonna see you, and I hope to see you. All right. Thank you so much, man. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Share the profile. Click the notification bell if you have to, because I'm currently not even that big of a creator yet. But click that notification bell. Make sure that you click that notification bell. Make sure that you hit that like button. Alright? So as to, get notifications. I mean, because I'm doing these lives and shit, and y'all ain't getting no notifications. So in order to get notified, please do indeed hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, you know, share the profile, share the live, nigga, the whole nine, nigga, it's the vibes. Hey yo, I've been having people, try to shadow ban me. So do me a favor, do me this favor, keep on tuning in, alright? Keep on tuning me, keep on tuning in, and let's just throw a slap in the face of these people, dog, because they think that they can have their way. You know what I mean? When we worked for this shit. We worked for this shit for years, bro. That is to say, shout out to my casual viewers type shit. You feel me? From having about 50 something subscribers type shit, to 265 subscribers type shit. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, do so. Do so, man. Do so, man. We done came a long way. We done came a long way. And we still gotta go a bit further more. In order for me to be able to unlock the donate button, in order for me to be able to unlock the super chat, in order for me to be able to unlock the special members feature. So I gotta hit that 500 subscriber mark. So in order for me to reach that 500 subscriber mark, you have to do me that favor, my lovely viewers, my delightful viewers, my viewers who are so graceful like me. You do me that favor, alright? And just hit that like button. Keep on hitting that subscribe button. And as for you who are watching and you're sort of not trusting, you're still gonna see me. You're still gonna see me. And do indeed go on over to my shorts. Go to my shorts, because if you go to my shorts, you shall indeed come across something magnifique. Magnifique. Perfecto. So yeah, man, that's it from me for now. I have to get back to work. Shout out to the ones who tuned in. Shout out to the ones who hit that like button. Shout out to the ones who shared, this live. So peace out. You know what's going on though.